Hello everyone. Today we are going to share with you the top 10 pairs which will be looking for trading opportunities in the upcoming weeks. And these are first editions, and we'll be doing this every weekend in order to share with our community and the entire trading universe our watch list for the week ahead. So, as I said, we are going to focus for the next 30 to 40 minutes on 10 pairs. We are going to focus on in the upcoming week. And the first one, uh, the among the pairs we will be focusing on, most of them will be Japan yens. And that's why you can see that we are going to start our technical analysis on Japan yen currency index. And of course, this live technical analysis. This technical analysis is for the swing traders, not the scalpers. Day traders and swing traders can use this technical analysis. And if you are a scalper, please, this is not for you. Why do we have much interest on GB Japan yen pairs? As you see, this year, this is the beginning of year, 3rd of January 2033. This is where the year will end, okay? Whenever you receive this vertical line with a dub Y, right Y, it means it is the beginning of year and the end of the year. So you can see that 2023 was a bearish year, okay, for Japan yen currency index. Unfortunately, it found the support at this $66 mark. And as you can see from the data we have, this is the lowest low we had on Japan currency index since 27. Okay, and you could see how the market it is bouncing from there after this bullish North pattern which has been formed there. You see that for the last 3 weeks the market was going up, and as I said, you see that Japan currency index was clear downtrend and it was trending in this channel. And currently, it has made this gap. It broken our trend line, which was acting as a resistance, and it made this gap. Okay, it could be possible that uh, Japan index could come to fill this gap before it continues up. But generally, Japan yen index it is in uptrend, it is reversing. Okay, so going to 4-hour time frame, which is the highest time frame we use for our swing trading. As I mentioned, you see that we do have a resistance here which has been tested multiple times. Okay, first it was a support over here, then it comes resistance, 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 and it when it attempted to break here, the failed came down and then breakout, retest, then up. So we hope this area around the $68, it is a strong support, and it does have also the confluence with this daily trend line which was acting as resistance for the entire year. Therefore, if Japan yen currency index pulls back to 67.5.7 in this zone, of course, we'll be looking for buy opportunities in Japan yen currency index. Why Japan currency index is so exciting? You know that Japan, it is called currency to all pairs. This clearly means that we should be looking for sell opportunities in all Japan yen currency pairs. Okay, for the sake of time, we will not go from top down to top down analysis, even though we've made it. Okay, for example, for USD Japan yen, you see that this year was strong uptrend. Okay, and it found the resistance at 152. 52 resistance, and the lowest low we knew in this year it was 120. $7.4. Okay, going to daily time frame, you see that USD Japan yen also was moving up in this upward channel, which has been broken on Thursday this week. Okay, so going to 4 hour time frame, you see that we are now in a downtrend. Of course, that is why we are very, very, very much focused on is Japan yen currency pairs. You see how we do have a nice downtrend here on 4 hour time frame. So if we get pull back at this zone around 146 and get a bearish reversal pattern, of course, we'll be looking for sell opportunities in USD Japan yen over there. Okay, and it could be possible that this market could push even a little bit higher. Of course, if we fail to get a signal here, we can wait on this resistance 180.48, okay, which is the deep pullback resistance, and it has a confluence with this daily trend line which was being broken. Okay, this is how we'll be trading USD Japan yen. Of course, as I said, for the sake of time, we'll not show you all the top down analysis even though we made it. Okay, we are going to focus on 4 time frame for this Japan yen currency pairs of the sake of time. If anyone needs the top down, complete top down analysis of any currency Japan pairs, okay, like this one from weekly, daily, up to 4 hour time frame, please, we are going to put a link below this video of our WhatsApp community and the WhatsApp number for UTC. You can request it. We will be ready to share it with you. Okay, without delaying, let's go to GBP Japan yen. So GBP Japan yen, it was also a nice uptrend. Okay, it was an uptrend, and it does still an uptrend, of course. But you see that it was moving recently from this channel. Okay, it was moving from this channel recently, upward channel, and my price it attempted to break this channel and failed to make it. So the Japanese yen being strong, of course, we do expect this upward channel to break lower. And where could we get this breakout? I hope you see this double top over here. Okay. So, and the market has not tested the neckline. Okay. If the price pushes up and give us an entry signal at the neckline, here around 185, that is where we will be looking for sell opportunity in GBP Japan yen. Okay, for the take profit, of course, you will need to follow your trading plan. You can take a fixed take profit, you can make a trailing stop loss, whatever it is. For this video, we're gonna focus on the trend analysis, the area for value, and to show you where we can look for entry reason. Euro Japan yen, it's also one of the pairs we are going to look for sell opportunities, of course. USD Euro Japan yen was also moving, trending between this channel, okay, and recently you see that it has broken this trend line which was acting like a support, okay, and this is a good signal of bearish pressure, okay. Therefore, we do have this consolidation here. Okay, it could be possible that there are much liquidity which is stocked here. Okay, and as you see, it has a confluence with this support. Therefore, we do expect Euro Japan yen to push back at to this zone, and if it doesn't give us a sell signal there, we will be looking for sell opportunity at this zone. Okay, if not, It could be possible that Euro Japan yen could continue pushing the up. We'll be looking for next sell opportunity around 161 dollar resistance because it has been tested multiple time frame. As you can see it here, it was a resistance here, then it broke here, became support, and it was resistance again here. Okay, so we are considering this zone as a significant area of value where I could look also for sell opportunity on Euro Japan yen. Another Japan yen pair we will be looking for it is the Audi Japan yen, of course. You see that for the entire year, okay, it was also an uptrend. Okay, if it was not a clear, nice uptrend, but it was an uptrend since the felt that it had not able to break this trend line since January 2023. And recently, you see that it has broken this support and this deep pullback support. This is an indication that Audi Japan yen is also in a down trend. Therefore, if the pullbacks at this resistance around the $96, we'll be looking for sell opportunities, and it could be possible that it pushes even up to $97. Okay, that is where we'll be looking for sell opportunities in Audi Japan yen, of course, for the safest entry at $96. Okay. The next Japan in pair where we will be looking for sell alternative is CAD Japan yen. CAD Japan yen recently for this quarter, the last quarter of 2023, you see that it is in a range. Okay, this is where the quarter of the last quarter of the year have started. Of course, from the beginning of the year, it was an uptrend. As you can see, it was it started with a consolidation up and down here and up to March. That's why we got the lowest low of the year. And then since then, the market rallied up to this resistance around the 110, where we are considering as the yearly high resistance. And since then, the start beginning of the quarter, the last quarter of year, CAD Japan yen were consolidating between $110.5 and 107.5 support. So it was in this range. And now you see that our range has been broken, okay, below, which shows that sellers are very strong in CAD Japan yen. Therefore, you know that if you are a price action trader, you know that most of the time when support it breaks, it has the ability to turn into support. Therefore, if dollar pushes back to 180 resistance, give us an entry signal. Of course, we'll be looking for sell opportunity in CAD Japan yen. Okay. And another reason, or we could also focus on the range of this consolidation. This is another area where we could look for sell opportunity. Okay. If we go to low of this range, okay, we can also get an entry in the middle of this range. Okay, if you do not get a signal here, but this is a theory, of course we're going to focus on this area, and you can clearly see that it is a significant area which has been tested multiple times, and you see this lower high. Okay, so if we get a signal here, a pullback at this resistance, it will be a very nice signal for sell opportunity. Another pair we have on our watch list for the coming week, it is the New Zealand Japan yen. New Zealand Japan yen as other Japan yen pairs. Of course, it was a weak uptrend, of course, but after it reaches 91.5 resistance, maybe okay. I hope you can see this wedge we had here, and for the chart pattern traders, you know that rising wedge is a bearish signal. And currently, New Zealand Japan yen managed to break this wedge, retested it, and gave us a sell signal. And as you can see, it has broken also this deep pullback support, which is a good signal that sellers are very strong in New Zealand, Japan, yen. Therefore, if we get a pullback around this resistance, okay, because it was a recent broken support, okay, if we get a pullback to this resistance around the $90, of course we'll be looking for sell opportunities over here. And if it continue pushing up, because sometimes it happens because this market is reversing, it is not already in a complete downtrend. Sometimes they could make a deep pullbacks. Therefore, the next area for value where we could look for sell opportunity, it is 91 resistance. But of course, we're gonna start looking for sell opportunity at 90 mark. Okay. So those are the Japanese yen pairs we are going to be looking for sell opportunities, except Swiss Japan yen, which is still in an uptrend. Okay, all of Japan yen currency pairs are very bearish, and that is how we'll be looking for sell opportunities in these pairs in the upcoming week. Okay, another currency pair we are focusing on, of course, it is US pairs. Okay, because you know that US pairs are US dollar. It is the reserve currency of the world, and all the markets adapted to the United States dollar. Let me do the top down analysis on dollar index in order to get the big insight of this market. As you can see, this is where the year started, 2023 started. For the first 2 quarters, dollar was weak downtrend. And then in August, it managed to break this trend and it was acting like resistance. And then it made this higher low around $107. Okay. And as you can see, this resistance has a confluence with this resistance over here. And of course, with this one, if you continue here, you see this is the resistance zone where Dora failed to make to break and it continues higher. Okay. And if you measure with Fibonacci retracement level from this bottom to this high, you will see that dollar pulls back at this golden Fibonacci retracement level 61.8, and for the last week it made a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, and for the last week we managed to make a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, and if you combine all of these three candlestick pattern, if you are a pattern traders, this is what we call a morning star. And the morning star at an area for value like this Fibonacci golden Fibonacci retracement level, it is a good signal that to XY it is bullish. I know many fundamentalists are still selling dollar index, but for me, I believe that any information, fundamental, geopolitical, economic datas, they are all reflected in the data in the chart. Okay, and if you analyze the chart properly, you can see what going on behind the scene. And for me, for honestly, I think dollar index is going to continue higher. Okay. Going to daily time frame, you see also this nice downward channel. Okay, which has been broken on 5th December, and then the price has managed to retest it and gave us this inside the bar. Okay, okay, it is not strong yet on the direct perspective, but you can see that this 50 Fibonacci retracement level have managed to act as a support. Okay, so going to 4 time frame, we think you see we do have a resistance around the 104 here, and this is our 150% Fibonacci level. Our idea, it is possible that we could see dollar index consolidating in this range, okay? But whenever it will break above this 104, okay, it will be a very nice confirmation that the dollar index it is going up. That is when we will be focused on US pairs, okay. But meanwhile, dollar pairs are not very interesting. We are waiting to trade the break and retest of this resistance, because that is when we'll be sure that dollar it is bullish, and the resistance which we target and which is even the or the high for this year will be $107. Okay. And of course, if you get a double bottom here or a triple bottom, we could look for buy opportunity at this bottom. But this is an aggressive entry. The conservative entry will be to trade the break and retest of this resistance around 100 or 4. Of course, if I talk about the dollar index, I speak also, I think of Euro USD, because Euro USD moves directly in inverse, it is inverse corrected with dollar index. Since in the basket of dollar index, euro has the value for more than 57%. Therefore, if dollar moves in a certain direction, Euro USD we remove in inverse, we remove directly, but in inverse direction of dollar index. As you can see here, the Euro USD was for this year. It started for the first half of the year. It was a weak uptrend, and this trend line was acting like support. Okay, as you can see here, and in August also it managed to break this trend line, okay, and even make breakout of this low, as you can see it here, okay. Then it became to test this Fibonacci golden level between 109.6 and 108.6. Okay, this is our zone which was acting acted like resistance, and as you can see in the past, of course, it was a key area resistance. And last week we got this bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, and you can see how strong bearish this candle was for the last week. Therefore, we do think that Euro USD will continue to drop lower, so we'll be looking for sell opportunity in Euro USD, and this is the only US currency pair we'll be focusing on March during this upcoming week. Going to daily time frame, of course, you see, we are in that is where with the downtrend we was speaking about, okay. And let's go to 4 hour time frame to give you more signals of what you can do here. You see that we do have this is support which has been broken on a 50 Fibonacci retracement level. This is our 50 Fib level, okay. So the price broke it, retested it, and then came down. So therefore, if we could get a pullback at this zone during this week, of course, we're looking for sell opportunities in this currency pair Euro USD. Okay, this is where we'll be looking for sell opportunities in this pair. Another currency pair on our watch list for this coming week. Okay, it is Euro Swissie. Why Euro Swissie? We are going to show you that Euro Swissie was downtrend since 2018. But from the data we can see from 2016, Euro USD Euro Swissie made this low 0.9414. This was a support, and then the next time it comes back. This happened in 2020 September 2020. This is where Euro Swissie made this low. The next time this pair will visit this support, it was in January, no October 23, and it managed to make a this bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. Unfortunately, it failed to make a breakout above this resistance around 0.9693. Okay, if you go to daily time frame, you will see that uh euros, we see it is in range. Okay, it is in range because we have these tops, two tops, okay, and we have these two bottoms, and you could see how nicely we got a bullish candlestick pattern last Friday, last Thursday on this support, okay? And you can see that yesterday on Friday the market managed to continue higher, okay? Therefore, since this is a support which an area which acted as a support for many years since 2000, if I remember well, since 2000. Um, 16. This is support for 7 years. Okay, so we do think that we do expect to see euros, we see continuing up like this. Okay, at least to come and test this resistance before it continues lower or break this high. Therefore, this is a very good, nice trading opportunity for those who are familiar with stuck in a box trading strategy. And you can see that from on 4 hour, we managed to break this trend line. Okay, and we made higher highs and the higher low. Therefore, if we get a retest on this support, okay, around 0.9435, of course, we'll be looking for buy opportunities in Euro Swiss. Okay, this is how we are planning to trade euros, we see. And you see that if we could to get this signal, of course, it will give us a nice risk to reward ratio of about 1 to 7. Okay, another very interesting market on our watch list for the upcoming week, it is gold. Of course, gold, it made all-time high resistance in 2020 in July during the COVID period. Okay, and since then, the resistance was around is $20.77. Okay, and since then, July 2020, it was ranging between this all-time high 2077 and the support of was 1615. Okay, so you can clearly see that gold since 2020 it is in range. Okay, and during this year, gold also was a range in the range market, and the support of the lowest price we knew for gold in this period this year, it is $1,811.60. Okay, of course, this is the range for this year, and something interesting happened this week on a Monday. Okay, I hope you see this first breakout here. It is a good signal, but to explain what's happening during this week, let's go to weekly daily time frame. On the daily time frame on a Monday of starting of this week, we are closing. Dollar must attempted to break out this all-time high, okay, and then it reversed immediately and made the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. What a nice, strong bearish candle pattern. So this means that the people who bought the breakout of this resistance are now in red, and the people who was trading on breakout of this all-time high, okay, they are also sitting in red. So I think it could be possible that very soon they will be closing their losses. Even some of them have already left the market because of this move. I think has hit the stop losses. Okay, so this is a very strong selling pressure for the price action traders, whether you call it force breakout, fake out, whatever you call it. This is a bearish signal for gold. Okay, and then under confluence, you see this trend line has broken with yesterday NFP. Okay, therefore we are bearish on gold. Okay, going on the 4 hour, for those who are familiar with chart patterns, I hope you see this head and the shoulder pattern. Okay, and this is a perfect head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and you know that head and shoulder, it is a bearish reversal chart pattern. Therefore, if gold pushes back at this resistance 2020 and give us a signal, bearish signal, we're looking for sell opportunity. Otherwise, we will wait at this resistance at the light shoulder at 100, 2040 resistance. We will be bearish on gold, and this is a very, very, very nice sell signal for upcoming week. I hope you managed to take even this bearish move. Okay, yesterday with NFP. And if you are a regular or you are a follower of UTC, of course, we have been shared this setup with our community yesterday. Okay, before the news release. I hope you managed to take this gold move. And if you have not, it is not too late because we are also waiting on this pullback setup. Okay. Uh, Another interesting pair we do have on our watch list, it is US 2000. US 2000 was in a range for a longer period. Okay. Since 2022, it was in this range. Okay. Um, it was in this range since 2022. Okay. And for some of our community, we have shared them with this bullish engulfing candlestick pattern where we mentioned that this market could be heading an uptrend for those who are familiar with stack in a box trading strategy. So we do believe that US 2000 before it reverse or break out this support, it will continue up to this resistance, which was the highest price for 2023. So 2006 and $2006 will be acting as our resistance. Therefore, we are still looking for buy opportunities in this upward move. Let's go to, oh, sorry, daily time frame in order to see the price action we do have on US 2000. Okay, you can see this inverse head and shoulder we do have here, which was also another bullish signal. Okay, then we broke a the neckline and consolidated a bit above our neckline. Okay, and after the breakout, you can see how this market pushed up here. Okay, this is another signal that of course US 2000 will continue pushing up in the upcoming week. Going to 4-hour time frame. Okay, um of course, during this week, the market was consolidating. It is consolidating in this range. So the best way we are going to trade this range, if it continue to push up and give us a bullish, we can trade a break and retest. Okay. And if it pulls back a low here and they give us a double bottom signal, we can also look for buy opportunity. And the last bullish scenario we could have on this pair, we could get a pullback to this zone around 1820 support, okay, which was the high of this consolidation. So this is how we are planning to buy US 2000 in the coming week, okay. So, what the setup which will come first, it is what we are going to trade. And of course, this is the last one we'll be looking for this week in US 2000. Okay. These are the top 10 markets we do have on our watch list for upcoming weeks. Of course, they are not only the markets we are looking for trading opportunities for upcoming week, but these are some of the best setup which you can get a high probability trade in the upcoming week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, and I hope it will be very helpful for the upcoming week for you to look for buying and selling opportunities. Okay, and if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the like button so that many people could get these free resources ahead of the trading week. Thank you very much for watching us, and see you next week where we are going to do the quick review of the price section of this market, and we're gonna share with you our top 10 pairs and assets we'll be looking for trading opportunities in the week ahead. Have a nice weekend and may God bless you. Ciao.